Before we start, I'm going to buy one of you guys a copy of EA FC 24. Just leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. I don't even know what, just anything. If you're tired of coming up against teams like this, you can get some foot coins through MMO EXP using the link down below. You can also use code JambooUK for 5% off. So, it's obviously the end of FIFA 23, and I thought, for those of you that are still playing, I'm going to give you what is, in my opinion, the best formation and tactics of the whole year that you can use for the last few weeks of this game still being relevant, if it actually is. Let me know what you think. Are you still playing the game? I assume you probably are if you're watching this video, but you never know. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys the tactics, the formation. Comment down below, obviously, for the chance of winning an EA FC 24, and let's get into the video. So, looking back at my foot account, I mean, it's pretty obvious the route I went this year. A lot of you will know that I do run a weekend league service. We are still actually going, for those of you that do want to get involved, even this weekend that this video goes up, if you want me to play your champs games, link in the description. But you can see from my team that I don't really play on my own account. It's very outdated. I'm always on other people's, you know, getting them the top rewards. It's obviously a financial decision I made when I decided to retire from being a pro, but at the same time, I do really enjoy, you know, getting you guys better rewards. It's a lot more satisfying than me hitting a 20-0 on my own account, because I'm just not too bothered. But I know a lot of you you enjoy having those rewards. So that explains why my team is so far behind. But you guys are here for the tactics. So, of course, it is the 5-4-1. I don't think there's any formation this year that at its sort of peak meta has come anywhere close to the 5-4-1. By far, in my opinion, the dominant formation of this year. You can see we've got the balanced defensive style. 50 on the width, 60 depth, balanced direct passing, 40 on the width, 6 players in the box, 1 on the corners and free kicks. I quite often get asked, you know, why I never have any more than 1 really on the corners. I do a weird corner technique, so I just pass the ball short. It's like a step over towards the edge of the box, and then I cross to the back post, and you've always got a guy there. So there's never any need for me to have this more than 1, because that back post player is always there. But you guys can see here, obviously, how the 5-4-1 does line up in game. What makes this formation so good is the fact that you defend with so many players, but then you also go forward with so many players. The formation is broken in the sense that, like, in real life, the way this would play, or the way this does play in game, in real life, it just would not work at all. You're attacking with, like, 7 players, and then defending with the same amount as well at all times. At absolutely no detriment to stamina, positioning, anything like that. It's just a broken formation in this game. Obviously, if you were to pick out one weakness, you may think the one striker is an issue, but the amount of players that get forward and overlap, it just doesn't even matter. And like I say, when defending, like, how do you get past that? You've got a flat back 5, because the wing backs on this game do not defend as wing backs. There'll be a flat back 5, a bank of 4 in front of them, and then even a striker that you can drag back if you do want to. So, guys, just to let you know, I am uploading exclusive content over on Metafy, the best place to learn from some of the top professional players in the world. You can get a bunch of different content over there, as well as booking coaching sessions with high-level FIFA players. So make sure you get involved, and I hope to see you there. In terms of what you're looking for in each position, you want 2 box-to-box centre mids. I think that's very important. You don't want somebody who can't offer something going forward, especially this stage in the game where there's so many just elite options. Like, I'm sure most of you have even got, you know, someone like the mid Hullet or something like that by now. He's perfect for it. You just don't want someone who can't go forward. It's very easy to get a good all-round centre mid at this stage in the game. You can see even on my outdated account, I've got 2 very good box-to-box centre mids there. The wing-backs, it's actually more important that they're good going forward than what they are defensively. Like, even if you were to play Mbappe as a right wing-back, that would be absolutely perfect. The last thing you want from your wing back is someone who can't go forward. So prioritize the attacking. You're going to want quick wingers, you know, the skill moves, the weak foot, all that typical FIFA meta stuff. And then for the centre backs, you know, the exact same as what you'd have in any setup, just quick, tall ideally, agile, you know, you want the agility, balance, and obviously elite defending and physicals where possible. So that is the sort of personnel you want. In terms of everything else, we'll go for the instructions. Stay central and get in behind on the striker. We've just got cover centre on the 2 centre mids. Come back on defence, cut inside, and get in behind. The reason for the cut inside, and you don't have to do that, it's just something that I experimented with and found that it worked well, is it sort of turns them into more like what a 3-4-2-1 is. You know, with the left and right forwards, they're going to tuck in narrower, and essentially you're going to feel like you have 3 strikers at times. So that is the thought process behind the cut inside. We obviously want the get in behind as well, because through balls on this game are an absolute joke. And then the comeback on defence, obviously, you're just going to have so many players defending back together, and that makes it ridiculously OP. Obviously, cover centre on the centre mids is important, because this is not a formation in any way where you're going to need wide cover. You've literally got a wide mid and a wing back, so there's no need for your centre mids to ever drift out from the centre. You just want them to stay there, be nice and compact, sit in front of the defence, and then also offer in the attack when needed. Arguably the most important instruction in this whole setup is the wing backs, and that is going to be overlap. And it's just ridiculously overpowered. You've got the switch to switch from the fullback, you know, fullback to fullback switch to keep possession. You're going to have your wingbacks overlapping the wide mid, so you can play passes that way as well. And it's just, you seem to have the ball with your centre mids in this formation. And the attacking runs you get are endless. You've got the wide mids, especially with the cut inside, come in a bit narrower. You've then got the wing backs overlapping them. You've got the striker making runs. It's so easy to attack in this formation, and that is what makes it broken, because it's also so good on the defensive side. So hopefully you guys get on with this. I'm sure a lot of you have probably used the 5-4-1 anyway. I've uploaded a couple of videos on it at least over since like the start of TOTS. I think this formation and tactics probably emerged like maybe 4 months ago, and it's been the meta ever since. But if you guys have any questions, anything like that, and even content suggestions, I'd definitely be open to hearing it. I appreciate all your support as always, but I will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and peace.